Hey guys, EthDo here, and today we're going to be counting down the top 5 myths about the Minecraft 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update. These misconceptions about the update have arisen from a number of sources, some through simple misunderstanding, others through prevalent YouTube clickbait. We'll be ranking these myths on how believable they are and how widespread they've become. Whether you agree or disagree with my top 5, be sure to put your own top 5 in the comments below. Starting today's list at number 5, we have the myth that finding tough means you've found an Amethyst geode. As with many myths, this myth is derived from a former truth. When Amethyst geodes were first added in the pre-1.17 snapshots, they were made of 3 layers: amethyst, calcite and tuff. However, the outer layer of tuff was replaced with smooth basalt. Since then, tuff has started appearing in random veins underground. This has led to people finding tuff and frantically mining in the surrounding area, believing they are just moments away from finding an amethyst geode, only for them to be left frustrated and confused when they don't find anything. In at number 4, we have the myth that goats drop their horns after ramming into walls. This may sound like a weird myth if you've not heard it before, but it is a prevalent one. The reason for this obscure myth is the fact that it was, for a time, true that goats would drop their horns after ramming into blocks, but only on Bedrock Edition, and only for a short period before being removed. We may see them re-added in update 1.18, which would end this myth, but we may not. Our third entry in today's list is the myth that Green Axolotl are in the game. While most of us are aware by now, or at least should be, that there are only 5 varieties of Axolotl in the game, including Cyan, Gold, Wild, Leucistic and Blue, there is still a surprisingly large number of players convinced that there is a 6th green variant in the game as well. I actually frequently get comments from people telling me they found a green axolotl, which is quite amusing given it's physically impossible. The reason for some people thinking that green axolotls exist is because one appeared in the Caves and Cliffs announcement trailer, though they were never at any point added to the game, despite what some players continue to believe. Falling just short of the number 1 spot is the myth that Lush Caves are an incredibly rare biome that can be found on any 1.17 world. This myth has derived from the fact that most people are aware the Lush Caves were added in 1.17, but few people know where in the game to find them. The only place you can find Lush Caves is in a single biome world, created specifically to be filled only with Lush Caves. It is impossible to find them anywhere in a standard Minecraft world, as they are not programmed to generate. This has left many people unaware of this fact, spending a lot of time searching for something that cannot be found. Thankfully, when update 1.18 is released, Lush Caves will begin appearing as part of the standard world generation, so this myth won't be around for much longer. Today's number 1 spot has been reserved for the myth that axolotls can be tamed. By far the most widespread myth of the update, this myth has been spread by clickbait YouTube videos and a misunderstanding of what it actually means to tame a mob in Minecraft. These videos all make the same misinformed claim that you can tame an axolotl simply by clicking on it with a bucket. After capturing the axolotl in a bucket, the axolotl will become tamed, and once released from the bucket, will be your pet. The only thing that actually happens when you capture and release an axolotl is that it stops the axolotl from despawning. This is no different at all from capturing a fish. That does not make it tamed. This is also no different from naming a mob, which will also stop that mob from despawning. But that doesn't mean that zombie you just renamed is now tamed. It's still going to try and kill you the first chance it gets. The point is that preventing a mob from despawning is far from taming it, and to say that it is tamed is simply untrue. Tamed mobs, including cats, tamed wolves and parrots, will always follow the player and will teleport to them when they stray too far away. Other tamed mobs will allow you to ride them, like horses, llamas, donkeys and mules. Every tamed mob in Minecraft does one of these two things. The Axolotl does neither. Hence why on the official Minecraft pages it is not listed as a tameable mob, nor does it count towards the Best Friends Forever achievement, which is awarded for taming your first mob. I hope that if you previously believed any of these myths, that you now have a better understanding than you did before watching. Be sure to share this video with any friends you feel may also believe some of these myths. If you've enjoyed today's video, you may also like my video on the 5 biggest myths of the 1.16 Nether update. For more Minecraft videos like this one every Saturday, do consider subscribing, and thanks for watching.